Anybody ever get an overdraft fee for something stupid?
Yeah.
I bought a Twix bar today. It cost me $37. I wanted to buy a kayak, so I went online to some sporting goods stores to do some research. I went to Dix.com. Not a whole lot of kayaks. Whole lot of dicks. There was one kayak, but it was full of dicks. Saw a smart car on the way here tonight. Have you seen those stupid little things? The one I saw had spinners on it. That looked like a pimped out suppository. I moved recently and I didn't have any help or a car, so I called a cab. I moved 3 blocks, it cost me $4,000. And I bought a new rug for my apartment. Everybody that came over told me it made the room look bigger. So I cut it up and made underwear. It works. I went to a lightning game a week ago. 3 people, 2. Yeah! Go what?
Go Wolves!
Go Wolves. Yeah, lightning, right. So, at the lightning game, they had the kiss cam going. You know, they put couples on the Jumbotron, they want you to kiss. And they put me on there, and I'm sitting next to my sister. At least she's a good kisser. I got her the tickets for her Sweet 16. Too far? Just wait. Seats at a game. I found a way around it. If you dress like the mascot, they'll let you sit anywhere. It worked so well, I got to thinking, I hate sitting in the back when I go to church, too. You should see their faces when Jesus walks in. I'm pointing at the stained glass windows. I'm like, I remember that. That shit was heavy. I belong to a gym. The gym is so boring. Like, you've got to do things to spice it up. Like, I'll put on a hockey mask, get behind somebody on a treadmill, and pretend to chase them. Why do they have handicapped parking at the gym? I've never gone in and seen somebody in a wheelchair trying to get on the rowing machine, you know? Too far? I like infomercials, but wait, there's more! Yeah, not for Billy Mays. He's not here. I heard they got a great deal on the casket. It was only $19.95. But wait! They got a second one absolutely free. Beginning of that joke, you're like, oh, Billy Mays. By the end, you're like, fuck him. recently went on a trip, and I fly whatever welfare airline I can go. I gotta start making changes though, because there's a 3-hour delay for a flat tire. I look out the window and there's the mechanic with 37 cans of Fix-A-Flat. And I got on the plane, I was going to Italy. I stayed in hostels because the movies were so good. And I get on the plane, and the guy next to me is panicked because he hates to fly. He's scared to death. The stewardess comes over, tries to calm him down. She says, "Did you know that flying is actually safer than traveling by car?" And it worked, it calmed him down. So I turned to him, like, "How the hell are you getting home from the airport?" Turns out he had a smart car with spinners on it. It's an 8-hour flight, there's 300 people, 2 tiny bathrooms. What do they serve for a snack? Bran muffins. Why don't they just hand out stewed prunes? The stewardess came around, she said, "Would you like a blanket?" I'm like, "I don't know, can I use it as a diaper?" I ended up in the bathroom on the airplane. Do you ever use that little toilet locker they got on there? Just me. The pressure in that toilet is incredible. I did a courtesy flush and lost a filling. I just thank God I trimmed. I'm the only person ever to get a Brazilian on my way to Italy. We land, everybody's struggling because of the bran muffins. So everybody beelines it for the airport restroom because by now we're all touching cotton. I was touching my rug underwear. And how come whenever you're in a public restroom, the countertop's soaking wet and always this high? I'm at baggage claim with a giant wet spot. This woman comes up to me, she says, "Well, at least you didn't have a bran muffin." Men and women, we gain weight differently. I mean, we both get bigger, but some women, their boobs get bigger. You imagine if this happened with men and their penis? We'd all weigh 300 pounds. Start buying our underwear like women buy bras. Like tonight I'm wearing a C-sack. I'm hoping I don't lose any weight. It'd be embarrassing to be like a B-sack. Speaking of fat people, I was at a Dunkin' Donuts in a bad neighborhood. And I go up to the counter and the clerk has a name tag on that says trainee. So I asked her, "Can I get a strawberry frosted donut, please?" And she brings me one that's strawberry filled. I'm like, "That's not what I wanted." She said, "Well, it's also strawberry frosted." I'm like, "That's not what I want." She said, "Well, that's what you're gonna get." So I'm like, "I understand you're new. Can I please speak to a manager?" She says, "I'm not new. That's my name, Trane." So we're drinking tonight? Me and my friends play drinking games to figure out who's going to be the designated driver. The winner usually gets a lawyer. And I think mayonnaise is the KY jelly of the sandwich world. Did you ever take a bite out of a sandwich and all the shit slides out the other end? You're groaning, but you'll remember that later. You were like, "We're out of KY, fuck it, grab the helmets."